welcome back. Thank you to Epic Games for sponsoring this video. Guys, Lego Fortnite just dropped their newest update, and with it comes a series of quests, as well as some new sick decor pieces from Oro himself in Odyssey. There's also some great additions to Brick Life for those who enjoy playing that, but first, we gotta talk about everything you'll need to know for the limited time event that's going on right now, and it goes by the name of Oro's Treasure. But before we get into it, if you're new here, I'm Kaz, and I'm always uploading and covering the latest on Lego Fortnite, so if that sounds interesting to you, make sure you subscribe. Anyway, guys, for Odyssey, this update is very interesting because we essentially have been given a scavenger hunt within our existing worlds. And the nicest thing about it is that players of any skill level can definitely participate in this. So let's go ahead and break it down so you'll know everything that you're going to need to do to acquire these decor pieces before the event ends on May 5th. And loading up into Lego Fortnite, you'll see on the top left that there's a brand new message of the day that reveals the brand new decor items that you can receive from completing quests. And first off, let's take a minute to just appreciate these three because they look amazing. And fun fact, there actually is a fourth variation of this chest that's included in the Lego Pass. So if you have that already, then these might look a little bit familiar. Only difference is obviously these all have unique styles. So we have this wooden looking one, we have one that looks a bit like sapphire, and then we have the red and gold one. And if we click view quests, you'll see that these challenges are not that difficult. So it's nice, like I said earlier, anybody can participate in this. And basically what you're gonna need to do is find golden chests around your world. These are the same chests that have been in your world since day one that butterflies can lead you to, or you can just stumble upon if you're out in the wild. Anyway, if you happen to run into any of these chests, make sure you search them because that's going to check off one of the 10 that you'll need in order to complete all 3 tiers of this challenge. And breaking it down here, you'll see that in order to acquire the wooden looking chest, you'll need to search 2 of the golden chests around your world. In order to get the baby blue one, you'll see that it says just a little treasure more. That'll require 5 additional golden chests. And then of course, not much changes for that final chest. The golden red one will require you to search 10 chests around your world. Each of these quests also give you 40,000 XP. So if you're trying to level up your Lego Pass, Battle Pass, Festival Pass, or literally anything, then this is a great way to do that. I know that a lot of people love Lego Fortnite for its XP, so if that's you, then yeah, definitely load up and do these because they're pretty simple. It should be a pretty fun adventure as well, and they're also limited edition because like I said, once this event's over, you'll probably never be able to acquire these again. Anyway, in terms of tips here, there are 2 main directions that I'd suggest going for. One would just be to keep an eye out for those butterflies that fly around your world because those will lead you directly to golden chests out in the wild. And if you don't want to go that direction, there's also an alternative route that you can go, and that's jumping into some of those storm caves. Because if you didn't know, upon completing any level of any of the storm caves, you are going to be granted one of those gold chests as a reward. And if you didn't know, those storm caves also have multiple levels to them. So you could search 5 to 6 chests just by completing an entire cave. So yeah, depending on your appetite for an intense challenge, you could really go either way here and there's no going wrong. For me personally though, I did a bit of both by searching my world for some chests and then jumping into some storm dungeons and doing the same exact thing down there. Comment down below though and let me know if you've already searched chests for this limited time event. And next up, we're going to check them out in game because as you can see here, they are gorgeous. And the first one we're looking at here is not part of the quest line. Like I mentioned earlier, one of these came in our Lego Pass, and that's going to be the treasured trunk. And opening it up, you'll see that there are 6 storage slots included in this as well, so you can put some of your valuables and resources inside. Moving over though, next we have the antique trunk, and one thing you'll notice is that when you walk up to this one, you cannot open it. If we go over to the next trunk, you'll see that we also cannot open this one, nor can we open the third one. Guys, I'm going to be honest, I think that's a bug on Lego Fortnite's part, and that should be fixed fairly soon. I would not let that stop you from participating in this challenge either way though, because eventually I'm sure you'll be able to put stuff inside, and even if you're not, these are great decor pieces nonetheless. As is the case with most decor items in this game, they require random resources to craft, and none of the resources are too expensive when putting down these trunks. The most expensive thing you'll need are some iron bars and some gold bars, depending on which style you want to put down. Taking things a step further, I just went in and built a tiny little display of something that I might do for a storage solution with these trunks. Like I mentioned, this isn't themed with some of the other decor pieces in the Lego Pass, so using some of the stuff from the art gallery to blend it with these trunks makes for a super tasteful design and honestly a really nice storage solution. Like I said, if we can eventually put stuff inside of these trunks, I think this is really cool for things like charms or some of those more rare resources. Another direction that I just kind of messed with that I think looks really good is putting these on their side on a wall. If you didn't know, the sideways building technique is very simple. All you got to go ahead and do is put a pressure plate on the wall, put your crosshair on it, and then snap something off of it. In this case, obviously we snap the trunks off of it, space them out properly, and put them on a nice wall like this one from Oro Studio, and honestly, you get a really nice result. This looks like it belongs in an art gallery, but instead it could be functional storage for you inside of your main world. Let me know if you've already done this. Have you completed your quests? Have you built anything cool with the trunks? Let me know, and also join my Discord and share any images if you have built anything. I'd love to see what you guys are cooking up as always. And to do just a bit of speculating speculating, like I mentioned earlier, this event ends on May 5th, and the Lego Pass also ends right before that. And guys, that's just about everything from Oro's Treasure and everything from the Odyssey part of this update. But if you load into Brick Life right now, there's also more updates that we're gonna go ahead and cover. Obviously, I got you guys covered with everything. And starting with Brick Life, we have fishing. At this point, it's been over a year since Lego Fortnite Odyssey introduced fishing, but today we get it in Brick Life as well. They say Brick Bay has plenty of fish at sea and the rivers and the pools. To start fishing, all you have to do is approach one of these bodies of water and cast out a fishing rod. Get fishing rods from barrels or the fishing shop, now open to the public. And just like Odyssey, there are tons of fish that you can catch, including some new ones that we've never seen before, like the seahorse or the mythical unicorn fish. I genuinely want both of those so bad in Odyssey. Like, I hope they add them one day. And the way you do fish is exactly the same as you might be familiar with if you've played Lego Fortnite in general, because they say that after casting a rod, patience is key. Hold the rod steady till its bobber sinks underwater, meaning you've got a bite. When this happens, reel in the creature really fast before it gets away. And the last thing they say about fish is that you can keep them in a fish tank as a pet or mount them on your living room wall. You can sell them at the fishing shop or fry them up as a snack. It's completely up to you. And speaking of frying fish, that leads us to the next update in Brick Life, which is all about cooking. I mean, look at this image right here. Obviously, we recognize pizza from Odyssey, but a lot of these are brand new food items to the Lego Fortnite ecosystem in general. Obviously, right now we're talking about Brick Life, but one day maybe these also come to Odyssey. But the reason they're showing us these foods is because there's 4 brand new cooktops around the city. These are similar to the stations that we're already cooking food in, but they say that there's an oven perfect for tasty treats like cookies and key lime pies, as well as classics like mac and cheese and fries. Some of my personal favorite food items in real life. But then next we got the stove, where they say flip some pancakes, throw together an omelet, assemble a breakfast sandwich, and a whole lot more. A blender where all the best beverages can be made, including iced tea, chocolate milkshakes, fruit punch, and a melon soda. Last but not least, the cutting board, suitable for more than just chopping up veggies. Piece together a BLT, go behind Peely's back with a Nana split, or construct a seafood tower. On screen here, you're seeing what some of these cooktops will look like, and honestly, these are really unique. They don't look anything like the stations we have in Odyssey, but they are still really nice. I personally can't wait to discover these in Brick City and try them out for myself. And if you thought we were done there, we are not, guys. There's so much new stuff in Brick Life, it's actually pretty insane. Lego really seems to be pumping support into this mode consistently, which is really nice. I know on launch, a lot of people did unfortunately complain that there wasn't a whole lot to do in the game, but I just don't think that's the case anymore. And if you haven't played in a while, give this another shot. Anyway, I'm getting a little sidetracked. There was one more thing I wanted to talk about with this Brick Life update, and it starts by saying get working. Speaking of culinary expertise, Durburger and the Robo Roll Sushi now offer promotions. While you're hard at work, look for customers with special requests, ensure they walk away happy, and you'll be recognized with job experience and creds. Once you earn enough XP, your manager will approach you with special tasks to test your skills in the workplace. Complete it and you'll earn a promotion. You can be promoted up to 5 times in each job, with the rewards you get going up the ladder. For example, as you work your way up the Durburger ranks, you'll unlock the Dur Stripe sofa and the Dur Stripe bed for your home. These decor pieces look amazing, and like they mentioned, you're going to be able to get this for every single job that you can level up with, meaning that you can actually get a ton of rare decor pieces, just like the ones from Oro's Treasure. So yeah, make sure you do that. Unlike Oro's Treasure though, these will be in for probably the foreseeable future, and there's probably no expiration date on them. Either way though, there's just lots of new stuff that you can acquire for your locker inside of Lego Fortnite. But let me know what your guys' favorite changes were from this update inside of Lego Fortnite, and if you are new and you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Stay tuned for lots more Lego Fortnite content coming. Guys, I'm sorry the uploads have been a bit sporadic, but I'm really about to ramp up on the uploads, so you don't want to miss any of them. Once again, thank you to Epic Games for sponsoring this video. I will catch y'all in the next one. It's been your boy Kaz. Peace.